Yes, guys, how are we all doing? Welcome back to the FK Sports channel, man. The final day of the Premier League season is almost upon us, but who is winning this Premier League? I mean, you gotta say Man City, right? Surely they're big favourites, of course they are, but is there a chance that they slip up? Well, do I think they'll slip up? No, but is there a chance? I think yes. All I need to go back to, boys, as a United fan, not that we've been in many, title, not that we've been in contention for many league titles recently, but, in the last decade, but I remember back in the 2011-2012 season, I believe, were the Aguero moment, right? And I remember the days leading up to that game. We knew that Man City had the league, near enough won, but we knew if we'd done our job in the last day of the season, there potentially would be a slip-up. And whilst on that day there wasn't a slip-up, obviously the Aguero moment happened against QPR and City went on to lift the league, but they did slip up in the game. Nerves got to them on that day where they were 2-1 down to QPR with only a couple minutes left, and obviously it was kind of a miracle how they won the league that year with 2 late goals. So, yes, whilst they didn't bottle it in the end, stranger things have happened, and that's all I'm going to say. If you're an Arsenal fan watching this video, you never know. You just never know. I mean, Arsenal have Everton, I do believe, at the weekend, and you boys will see this on Saturday, so the day before the final day of the season, because obviously all games are on a Sunday this week, and obviously City have West Ham. Both teams play at home. Everton will not be an easy game for Arsenal. It definitely won't be. Arsenal or Everton they've had a mixed season. Obviously they've had points deductions here and there as well, but they've done well to survive, and with those points deductions, and they've been on the up recently, so as I say, Arsenal at home are big favourites, of course, and they'll want to do their job, man. Arsenal just got to do their job and pray. City, you boys know I've said this, a lot on this channel recently. Pains me to say it as a United fan, but see, it's obviously City are a great team, right? They're probably the best team in world football. But this time of the season as well, they just hit a new height. They really, really do. I mean, the other night they looked a little bit shaky. They still got the job done, and in the end they got it done quite comfortably against Spurs. And I felt Spurs were quite good in that game, but obviously, they fell up short in the end. It's City, as I said, I've said it not just this season, I've said it in previous seasons. At this time of the season, not the last day of the season, but leading up to the last day of the season, the last month, say the last 5, 6, 7 league games, right? 5, 6, 7 match weeks. City just come into their own, man. They hit a new groove, they hit a new level. They very rarely drop any points, not even losing a game, but never mind losing, but they barely ever draw. Pep's got them that well drilled as a team and as a club that they know how to get over the line at this stage of the season. In terms of predictions for the weekend's games, I'd love to say there's going to be a little bit of an upset, and like City will go down and Arsenal will be leading the game and people will be going all crazy. Arsenal fans will be going crazy thinking they're going to win the league. I don't think it will. I think it's going to be plain sailing for both teams, if I'm completely honest. I think Arsenal win their game comfortably. I think it'll be 3-1 Arsenal, and I'm going to go with a 2-0 City win against West Ham. So yeah, as much as I want to say for a little bit of final day drama, that there'll be a little bit of there'll be an upset earlier in the game. Maybe West Ham take a shock lead at City, Arsenal lead their game. I'd love to say that, but I don't see it happening. I see both teams winning their game comfortably, which therefore obviously means that City will lift the league for the 4th time in a row, and I mean, that is just crazy. I mean, one thing I will say in this video, boys, people have been going on recently about, and I've been having questions on my FIFA streams as well, and people asking, Jack, do you think the Premier League now is falling into kind of the way of like the French league, for example, where people call it like a farmers league, whereby there's just one team dominating each year? Technically you could say City are dominating because they've won the last 4 in a row, but they're not. Like the French league, PSG win it by a mile near enough every single season, right? City aren't winning the league by a mile every year. I mean, Arsenal, this was a 3-horse race about a month ago. Now it's a 2-horse race, but Arsenal are putting City right down. They're taking City right down to the wire, right down to this final day on Sunday of the season. So, I can't see the comparison between a Premier League and a French league in terms of that, because PSG win the league by a mile. Nearly every single season, whereas the Premier League is completely different. Yes, City might have won the last 4 in a row, and yes, in a sense, then technically they are dominating the league, but it's a lot closer. It's so much more closer and so much more competitive, and I think there's going to be more teams next season, boys. I really do. Obviously, I'll have my Premier League prediction video at the start of the season, or before the season starts, in pretty much about a month and a half time after the Euros and all's over. Yeah, I think there's going to be a few more teams challenging next year. I mean, it was interesting to see, obviously, Liverpool had the fall off last year, and then they've had I know they fell off recently, but they've had a strong season, all things considered. Obviously getting the Champions League place again. So, and then obviously Arsenal and City have been brilliant this season. I think for me, Arsenal have probably been the best footballing team. But as I say, City just know how to get that result, don't they? And know how to grind the results out. So, but yeah, those top 3 yet again. I mean, Liverpool obviously without Klopp next season will be interesting to see how they do. I know I've spoken to a few Liverpool fans and they're saying they expect maybe a bit of a drop off. I don't know, man. I mean, Klopp's obviously he's leaving a massive hole, that club, but he's not leaving the club in a bad place necessarily with the squad they've got. Yeah, I think Liverpool will still be thereabouts. Arsenal, City, of course. I'd love to say United, but yeah, I think, do you know the team that I'd look at right now, and they're finishing the season very strongly, is Chelsea. I'm definitely going to keep an eye on them over the summer, see what, you know, players they bring in, but they could be ones to watch for kind of an outsider for top 4 next season, now that they're turning a corner. In recent weeks, and they're playing a lot, you know, much better, and they're getting better results. That, you know, Pochettino probably will be there next season. So let's see how they do as well, man. But in regard to this video, summarizing it for me, boys, I just wanted to make a video, man. You know, getting your boys' thoughts, giving my thoughts. It felt right, man. You know, I'll probably do a preview for the FA Cup final next weekend as well. Maybe one for the Champions League final as well, as we come, you know, closer now to the end of the full season. You know, Premier League season, Champions League, FA Cup, etc. Yeah, I want to make a video today. Just kind of gauging the community, man. Gauging your boys' thoughts, giving my own thoughts. Do I expect an upset this weekend? No. But, you know, if you're a City fan, and if you're an Arsenal fan, you back your team, man. You got a dream. You know, City obviously know it's in their hands, but if you're an Arsenal fan, you got a dream, man. You got a dream. You do your job, you just never know. You just never know what happens. But big thanks for watching, boys. Smash a like if you've enjoyed the video. Just a quick one today. Just had a thought, you know what, as I say, I'll get a quick video out for you, boys. Haven't posted since last weekend on this channel, so I thought we'll get a quick video out. Make sure you fill the comment section, man. Let me know. I'll be responding to all comments, as I always do anyways. Let me know in the comments, you know, your thoughts. Who's winning this league, man? Who is winning this league? Do you think there's going to be an upset on final day? Or West Ham going to do an absolute massive favour for the, you know, a fellow London club in Arsenal? Let's see. Drop your predictions in the comments, boys. And as I say, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. We're doing a Champions League final watch along in a few weeks. Dortmund Madrid. You don't want to miss it. The last one we done for the Real Madrid Bayern game was amazing. Such great vibes throughout the whole stream. Loved it. So yeah, really looking forward to doing that one in a few weeks for the Champions League final. And yeah, as I say, I'll probably have a preview for the FA Cup final next week as well, man. So yeah, get subscribed, join the channel. We're approaching 300 subscribers as well. Really appreciate your boys' support. And yeah, I'll catch you boys in the next one, man. Peace out.